Good evening. My name is Therese Lagama. I'm the Director of Public Programs here at the Kennedy Center. And I'm thrilled to welcome you all to what's become one of our favorite holiday traditions here at the center. Is there anyone in the audience who has never attended a Merry Tuba Christmas before? Wow, so many. Well, thank you for joining us, and let's not make this be your last time. You know, this show is part of our ongoing Millennium Stage series. We offer free programming throughout the year, Wednesday usually through Saturday, in the Grand Foyer, and on Sundays, most Sundays, over at the Reach and the Justice Forum. And you can just go onto our website and find us on Millennium Stage and see all that we have going on. We're constantly adding, and there's a lot of exciting announcements coming up, so stay tuned. And now, without further ado, happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy the show, and we're gonna be bringing out your MC for the evening, Chris. Thanks so much.
Well, good evening to you, and Merry Tuba Christmas. We are so excited to be back here at the Kennedy Center, and we have a wonderful show for you. I want to introduce you to some friends of ours. We have as our conductor for the 3rd or 5th or 7th year, this is Andy Hitz. And to help you sing, because I'm not going to do it, we have our lead singer tonight, Mr. Joe Houghton. So before we begin, let me just remind you how it goes. We're going to have the tubas play one time through each of the carols, so you can hear their beautiful sound, and then we'll invite you to sing the second time through. So we'll start off now with "O Come All Ye Faithful." Now, I did notice that not all of you were singing during that last carol. It probably had something to do with the words, so I'll make it easy for you. The next carol, all you have to remember is fa la 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 la, la 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 la. Ladies and gentlemen, deck the halls. We're super excited this year especially because this is the year that is the 50th year of Tuba Christmas. That's very exciting. They made the buttons extra big. So that's something really special for us. Now, over those years, Tuba Christmas has spread to hundreds of cities around the country and, quite frankly, around the world. It's truly become global. And it makes a lot of sense because the Christmas that we have is celebrated throughout the world, and the Christmas carols that we play, some of them come from neighboring countries, European, Asian, and this is one of them. From France, this is the wrong introduction. Now, a good conductor would have just played the piece I announced. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here to celebrate all of these wonderful instruments, but if you heard that last piece, those low tubas just sounded wonderful and amazing, and we're going to give them the lead on this next wonderful Christmas carol. This is God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
In French, yes.
Did you know that tubas and euphoniums could take a bow? We're going to show that to you now. Guys, that was wonderful. Let's go ahead and take a bow. Tubas and euphoniums. Our next Christmas carol literally needs no introduction. This is the first Noel. Thank you very much. We have such a great time doing this, and it is evident up here that there's more happening than you can see. It's quite interesting for us, and it happens not only at the concert, but at the rehearsal, and even in line waiting to register. And that is the connections that are happening up here between people who have never met, and they're younger and they're older, and they're getting together and making music. This ensemble rehearsed for the first time at 4 o'clock this afternoon. And on stage, I know for a fact you've got someone who is considered one of the finest euphonium players ever to have lived, and you've got someone who picked up the instrument for the first time this year and decided to play Tuba Christmas. And all the euphonium players are looking at each other trying to figure out if I'm talking about them. It's such a special, I wanted to just introduce that to you because it's such a special part of our experience. Our next Christmas carol we're going to play for you is Good King Wenceslas. This night wouldn't be possible without the tuba players that show up. And sometimes they show up in ones and twos, and then sometimes they show up in large, large groups. And we're super thankful to everyone who does. I want to take a moment to recognize some of our players tonight. The first is a series of groups that have come here. And this is a school that has decided they're just going to get in the car and take everybody up to Tuba Christmas. And I don't know if you have noticed, but parking in Washington, D.C. is not always super great. So I want to just mention, first of all, we have behind me a group from, looks like they're from Brook Point High School, Stafford, Virginia. And they traveled far to get here, but not as far as a group of 28 that came here from Irwin, Pennsylvania, out near Pittsburgh. Doing this, I want to introduce you to that euphonium player I talked about who started playing the euphonium just this year and has decided not just to come to Washington, D.C., but he's decided to do a tour of Tuba Christmases. And I believe she's doing like 5 Tuba Christmases this month. It's really wonderful. We have Linda, and she's great. She's up here. Linda, are you here? Now, we always have a tradition of introducing our oldest player and our youngest player. Before I do that, I want to recognize our oldest instrument. which is a bit of an oddity. We have an instrument up here that was made in 1902. It's a king, and it's played by Mac Stevens. Mac, you want to show us where you are? Might be. Okay, do not drop that tuba. Now for our most experienced player tonight, we have a man who has been to many Tuba Christmases. He is celebrating his 81st year, and he's up here, Ed Portner. Ed, you want to say hi? When I asked for our youngest player, we had a bit of a shootout, if I'm honest. The two of them stared at each other coldly and asked, "What's your birthday?" And they're so close, I'm just going to introduce both of them. They're 10 years old, they're a week apart in a birthday or something like that. The youngest is Veer Sharma. And just about the closest runner-up you're ever going to see, Liam Swearingen. On to our next carol. I had to check and see what it was. This is It Came Upon a Midnight Clear. Many years ago, there was a young man who, starting his musical career, dreamed of one day being a solo singer at the Kennedy Center. Joe, is this how it looked to you back then?
Exactly.
Joe Howden, ladies and
Yes.
gentlemen. And now a special song. We have Angels, we have Heard on High, and this is another one I want to hear those high voices singing for the chorus. If you really take a close look up here, you will see instruments of every shape and size. And before the concert, there was a young man down here marveling at these differences. And at the time, I told him, sometimes we even get a double-belled euphonium. Now, I didn't see one earlier, but I saw one just now, and I want to point it out. Show us that double-belled euphonium. Oh, there's two. If you're a young euphonium or tuba student in this town, you're quite lucky. In most American cities, the odds of finding a professional tuba or euphonium player to give you a lesson, well, there might be 2 or 3 tuba players, maybe 1 euphonium player. But in Washington, D.C., there's a lot. And it's because of the military bands. Army, Air Force, Navy, Marines, these all have bands. Army has 2, I don't know why. And in each of those bands are the most professional, consummate players and teachers, and they're really what help this entire city and the brass education in this city along. And we should be thankful to those individuals. I'd like to recognize anyone who is or ever has been in one of our military bands here in Washington, D.C., or anywhere around the country. Let's give a stand here. We like to find a way to honor those who've given military service. Yes, up here holding tubas and euphoniums, but there are those military people who've given much more and who still give today. And we want to honor those military people as well as our policemen, firefighters, first responders, as we listen to the next most beautiful Christmas carol. This is Silent Night. get to stand up here and listen to this great music, but like you, I'm also just visually inspired by what I see. Each of these individual decorations, both of dress and on the instruments themselves. It's really wonderful to see. We've got blinking lights and wreaths and all sorts of manner of excitement. And I think this is what really sets Tuba Christmas apart from, say, Piccolo Christmas. Although I imagine it's not the only thing that sets it apart. The next Christmas carol we're going to play for you is We Three Kings. We have a guest conductor this evening. This gentleman is an accomplished tuba player and a teacher, and he's well respected throughout the region at George Washington University, but I really just remember him as that man conducting the George Washington University pet band. George Mason University. It's a George. He puts on quite a show, and it's really, really good. So you should get out there and see that. But as I said, an amazing and accomplished teacher, player, and he's going to conduct our next piece for us. The next piece that we play is typically one of remembrance for us. This Tuba Christmas was started by the late, great Harvey Phillips. Harvey simply is the most important tuba player to have ever been. In the short history of the tuba, he helped turn us from the person in the back row to the group of people playing Christmas concerts for a sold-out audience. Harvey envisioned Tuba Christmas as a way to honor his own teacher. Bill Bell, New York Philharmonic, NBC Symphony, and Bill Bell was born on Christmas Day. So Harvey Phillips naturally thought he would just get a group of some 300 tuba players together in New York City in 1974 to play Christmas carols. And because it was Harvey, it worked. And we don't have Bill Bell anymore, and we don't have Harvey, and there are so many others that have passed on, whether they were important to us or important to everybody. We miss them and we honor them. This is Michael Nickens, and he's going to conduct Lo How a Rose Are Blooming. Having already talked about Harvey Phillips, I would be remiss in not talking about Carol Phillips, Harvey's wife and the force behind Harvey Phillips. Saying that is quite something. Harvey was a force unto himself, but Carol was the pragmaticism to his dreaming. She was the architect of his lofty and quite crazy ideas. And the partnership they had went beyond love, and it went beyond business, and it was just something quite amazing. Since her name was Carol, we choose to honor her by playing Carol of the Bells. We do have a little special something planned for you right now. And I'm just going to let Joe Houghton tell you about it.
I'm the only one up here without a tuba. So sad. All right. Now, Santa gives toys to good girls and boys. He's done it for years and years. But who would have thought that Santa has got a special wish of his own? Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. He knows playing tuba is cool. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, but who's gonna give him one? Santa wants a tuba for Christmas, a bright shiny tuba to play. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. Oh, please, won't you send one his way? Santa knows the tuba blows the jolliest sound you'll hear. When he hopes to see waiting under his tree is a tuba to toot when he's finished his route. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. He never got a present before. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. It's all that he's ever asked for. It's all that he ever asked for. Can you imagine old Santa Claus bringing presents to all the good girls and boys across the world? Just think he gets home from his long trip, and what does he see under his tree? A big, shiny tuba with a red bow on it that Mrs. Claus left just for him. Well, I think he would pick it up and start to play it, and he would sound something like Brian Sands from the Air Force Band. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. Wants a present before. Santa wants a tuba for Christmas. It's all that he ever asked for. It's all that he ever asked for.
For the next piece, we're going to give Joe a break. And what I'm going to need is my own little group of singers. So if there's any of our children in the audience that want to come up here, we're going to have you just line the front and help us sing the next Christmas carol. I'll give you a hint. It's Jingle Bells. So come on up here. And while we're doing that, I want to recognize that there are those around Christmas time who are less fortunate than the rest of us. This fellow right here is a Bills fan. Okay, so we're going to get the tubas to play real quiet. Do you all know the words to Jingle Bells? All the words? Oh, he knows all the words. You guys, you do? Excellent. And you do? At least 3 of them know the words to Jingle Bells. Okay, more are now coming out of the woodwork. This is great. Why don't we get going, Maestro? Well, we have to eventually bring this concert to a close. And before we do, I want to give a special thanks tonight to all the staff members here at the Kennedy Center that have helped us through this evening, from our registration to our rehearsal to our concert here. We have ushers and we have people helping with tickets, people helping with microphones and lights. And we couldn't do it without you. We're welcome back here every year, even though we wreck the place. And just thank you, all of you. The next group of people I need to thank is you, especially the moms and dads who come here, they bring a young euphonium, and they usually carry the actual instrument, right? You know who I'm talking about, and you carry the stand, and you have to pay and find food and parking, and it's quite a job, and we appreciate so much that you guys do it, and that you keep doing it year after year, and that you're just helping us celebrate Christmas. So please give yourselves a round of applause. And so we'll close tonight with the great Christmas carol, and we want to hear you sing this one. This is Joy to the World.
Tidings we bring, we wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good tidings we bring to you and your King. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a